Well, hold on to your pants. We just got onto the yellow brick road. Welcome back, guys. You know what? I love it when the intro comes in. We both bop in our heads like this.
Yeah, man.
I see you down there, bro. You bopping your head like this.
Yeah. Gotta get into it, bro.
Exactly, bro. Welcome back, guys. This is episode 44 of the Shoe Dog podcast. You named it Catch and Release. Oh, that's a good one. Catch and Release, guys. Today we are basically going in some of the interesting stuff that's been happening in the last couple of weeks, weekends as well, because basically it's interesting how everything transpired, but we'll go back into that. It's a Shoe Dog podcast today. But remember, guys, before we go into it, remember to do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Make sure you go and follow the bro 808 Kicks ATL, and make sure you go and follow me, Lovekickscustom Customs. And also on top of that, please do give this video a like and give us a couple of comments. Let's have a discussion, guys. You know how we like it on the Shoe Dog podcast. And also remember, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff, you can find us on the same affiliated name, guys. So come and join us, guys. We love it. We love it. And we're, like I keep saying, we're growing, and we are going to grow constantly because this is passion. This is passion, right, bro? This is more passion.
Yeah, and speaking on that, I was just thinking about the fact that we do keep the same names. Like we ain't got different spellings or pronunciation, none of that extra stuff. Is all the same.
We ain't got names like one account's like J2 Sneakers and the other account's like J3. All our accounts the same, guys. All our accounts the same. Lovekickscustom Customs, 808 Kicks ATL. Just go and follow us on the platforms, and obviously do go follow the Shoe Dog podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm definitely trying to get more on my TikTok channel, and my camera keeps glitching, but sorry if it keeps glitching, I'll try and set it up a bit more better, or I might have to jump in and out. But but other than that, guys, just come and have a conversation. It's passion, guys. And this weekend was full of that passion, guys. Full of that passion. Q's is like, can't believe this weekend. I cannot believe what happened this weekend. We're going to go into that, guys. Don't worry. Definitely going to go into that, because basically at the end of the day, it is all about what happened. It is all about what happened.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the quick strikes, bro. Run through the quick strikes so we can get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, you got to have the sides. You got to have the sides, and you know what do you call them? There's another posh word to say. I'm not gonna try to remember it. You got to have the sides, the chips on the side with that beef burger and that and that. You know, either you have a kebab or a curry or even that. It's always important. It's always important, guys, that we go and look at some of the stuff that is actually happening around this weekend, because when everybody gets focal points into one subject and they totally forget what's actually happened around in different areas. So we're going to discuss that. We're definitely going to discuss that. So quick strike this week. Number one, guys. Let's have a look at the situation, bro. Fat Joe. Joe's been calling out. He called out two of the biggest sneakerheads out there.
Yeah, I love this, bro. I was watching this on Friday, and I love it, bro. I love the confidence. I love the story of it, because we all know Fat Joe got a crazy collection, right? But for years, we've been hearing about, bigger collectors with more rare and exclusive stuff. And the fact that he took the time and broke down the fact that he stopped doing music, he was chilling, and he focused on his sneaker collection, and he grew it to the point to where now he feel like he can challenge anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I was on you know how we have a subject come up and we will discuss it outside this realm of the Shoe Dog podcast, or the podcast itself. I was literally talking to the bro, Scott, and I was like, how fair is it for all these other sneakerheads that are out there that don't have the same connections as Fat Joe? But I think there's only we came up with 4 names that could compete at Fat Joe's level at this moment in time, right? I would say Khaled. I would say Mark Wahlberg. I would say Fat Joe himself, and there's another person with a banging connection. I can't remember at this moment in time. But
I think it's a lot more than that.
You reckon?
Yeah, I don't think it's like boatloads more, but
yeah,
there are a few more names. You know, you got to think about guys like Mike Bibby, Quentin Richardson. You know, NBA players.
PJ Tucker as well. Yeah.
PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
DeMar DeRozan.
See the names we just named. See the names we just named.
But see, athletes good. They got their own category, right?
Yeah. But see what we like. No, I'm just gonna break it down quickly. See what we just named are high profile people.
Yeah.
Connected people.
Yeah.
You're a normal sneaker. You're not competing with that, bro.
Well,
like, how are you supposed to compete with that? So I think I like the competition. I like the edge because it's bringing the hip hop vibe back into sneaker battles, which is great. But what I don't understand is that's elitist level, bro. That's like anybody trying to compete with that. You can't be calling out really good the community sneakerheads that probably got like big collections, really big collections because they've got into that narrative. But Fat Joe's an artist, Fat Joe's a rapper. That's a whole different level, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because people got stupid collections. I mean, like regular people, you know, people like us that work 9 to 5s, they got ridiculous collections. But they've been doing it for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe talked about having the OG Terror Squad Air Force One in 2003. So he was already established as a big sneakerhead at that point. But even get a actual Nike made collab. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but this is another thing. He's got the Terror Squad that is obviously part of Fat Joe's affiliated crew, and that sneaker came from the Terror Squad, obviously. But like nobody else has probably got that. So we're talking about this is how highly connected, and also Fat Joe's probably as a sneakerhead, he loves exclusivity, and you're not gonna have the same things he has, bro. And
because he won everything.
Yeah, but. The question is it a fair battle?
Sure. Mayor and a rapper. Mayor is not a
Sorry. That's the fourth person I thought of was Mayor. Sorry. By the way,
right. And Mayor and Fat Joe are friends.
Yeah, but Fat
Joe said that his collection is better than Mayor's at this point. He said that on the show. As he was issuing the challenge to PG Nose and Perfect Pair. Those are 2 guys. PG Nose ain't no rapper, ain't no celebrity. Yeah. Perfect Pair ain't no athlete. But these are the guys that he personally chose to call out because he knows that their collections are ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but I still feel it's an unfair battle, bro. I feel it's an unfair battle. Like if Fat Joe was just a sneakerhead like Perfect Pair, then you got to remember. Okay, cool. That's a better battle. But Fat Joe's connected, bro. And
2 things can be true, bro. Fat Joe is a true sneakerhead. Yes, he's.
We're not denying that. We're not the 100%. With the conversation we're talking about is not. Oh, he's not. He doesn't deserve to have a battle or stuff like that.
I don't think he has any advantage because the level of sneakerhead don't matter with the level of celebrity in certain cases. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The average. Okay. Let's quickly before we get off this. Let's talk about backdoor, right? Backdoor policy.
Yeah.
Celebrities in general tend to get backdoor policy, right? Treatment.
Yeah.
If I was the sneaker store owner and this random celebrity that I don't know or I know is not a sneakerhead asked me for something versus Lil Yachty asking me for something, I know Lil Yachty is a real sneakerhead, so guess who's gonna get that sneaker? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Perfect Pair don't have to be a celebrity in the outside world. He's huge in the sneaker world.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he gonna be
yeah.
able to get his hands on whatever. He connected to all type of people, Nike people, Adidas,
Yeah.
Asics. I mean, these
But-
people connected to the brands, and they've been doing it for so long. You know what I'm saying? They got
I
just
respect.
as many, probably more. I imagine somebody like Perfect Pair or PG Knows probably has more connections than the average celebrity sneakerhead, because this is all they do. Celebrities do their job too. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe is still a rapper, so he got to do rap shit. He ain't got time to be all the time on. He said he had to take a break from music to focus on sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas these other guys, this is what they do constantly. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's fair, bro. I think it's fair. I don't think Fat Joe got no type of advantage.
I don't know.
Maybe monetarily, but connection wise, I don't think so.
It's just I find, I think just the fact that I think for in Fat Joe's position, I think I do regard him as something like Mayor, like a pure sneakerhead. But for me, it's just in being in the limelight, being well known, being associated, being the fact that you could do the Terror Squad, Air Force One, bro. I'm just saying, Fat Joe's got just on that basis, bro. I'm pretty sure Fat Joe just needs to pick up the phone and say, "I want this." Bang, like name your price, and that's the difference, bro. With fame, with fortune comes the easier access you get, and people like Perfect Pair and people like that, GOAT rotations like that, who probably had to grind to get into that position. It's a bit different. But there's two levels of sneakerheads, and it's great to see. It's great to see like very famous people that are sneakerheads showcase their cases. But I still think it's an unfair fight, bro. I still think it's an unfair fight.
If you would have said Khaled, if replace Fat Joe with Khaled, then I would say it's unfair. But I wouldn't put Fat Joe all the way in that category.
Okay. What for? Not for this time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I see your point. I do see your point, but I still think
I get where you're coming from, though. I do understand.
I would rather see.
100%.
I'd rather see Fat Joe versus Khaled, or Fat Joe versus Mayor, or Fat Joe versus PJ Tucker, or something like that, because I feel like that's more of a equalist battle. I'm not bro. By the way, I'm not saying Perfect or any of the other sneakerheads that Fat Joe called out haven't got better collections. What I'm trying to say is, it seems like it's going to be hard to compete with somebody that's going to pick up the phone and pull out a sneaker that you like, oh, damn.
Perfect Pair got so many rare LeBrons, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm just thinking about the last video I actually watched of his, and just looking at his LeBron collection. I'm like, God dang, I don't even want to see his Jordans. I don't even want to see his Jordans, bro. I know, because he's gonna have everything, bro. He had all the rare LeBron, all the OG.
Would you want to see the bell? Would you want to see the bell?
Yeah.
To be honest, curiosity always is going to get to me. I would definitely want to see that. I would definitely like to see that battle. I'll be interested to see if Perfect Pair can kind of beat Fat Joe.
I don't know, man. It'd be interesting to see, though.
Yeah. No,
it would depend. It would depend on who watching anyway, because everybody tastes different.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, quick stack time is got the DJ Khaled 5 Crimson Bliss exclusive access drop on Thursday last week. Apparently, I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know what's wrong. Some people's pairs have been prepared to ship and dispatched. My pair I got myself is still order confirmed, and it's still like it's Sunday from Thursday, so it was like maybe they work on working days, but bro, I don't think it's gonna come through. It might get canceled.
That's a beautiful sneaker. Hopefully, it's just being delayed. This has happened to me before, couple times actually. One time it didn't turn out well because it was just the Blazer ID situation where they canceled my order. But I have been delayed for up to like a week or so, and the order did actually ship and I got it. So hopefully that's the case, man. Hopefully you just you just mixed up in a bad batch or something, and they trying to straighten it out.
Yeah, or it could be the system's glitch, and we'll find out tomorrow or Monday when what time recording is till Sunday. Obviously, we'll find out on Monday if it went through. And if it didn't go through, well, we'll have to wait for the 20th. But the price on these are tanked, absolutely tanked. So I don't think it's going to be a hard cop in the end for these.
I really, really hope you get this sneaker.
Yeah, it's beautiful. One word, bro. At the moment, resale is only £20 above retail, so it's nothing like in terms of that. So, and it isn't released. So I think it's gonna be. It might even sit around. I'm not even joking. Like if it does, I'm shocked. But when the exclusive access released on Thursday, it took a whole 17 hours to sell out. But also people at the funny thing is people that copped at 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning actually got their shipments prepared, and this shock dropped on at 10 o'clock, and I was probably one of the first people to get on there and get it. So yeah, I'm a bit worried though. So that's the thing.
Send an email or something. Ask them what's going on.
I've already put it on my Instagram stories. I'm probably gonna more or less kind of reach out to them tomorrow. I'm gonna wait for Monday. I'll basically see if there's a system glitch and they actually sort it out tomorrow. If they don't sort it out tomorrow by lunchtime or by at least 4 o'clock or even 3 o'clock, I'm just gonna give them a call and say, look, what the hell's happening? Pretty much.
Well, all you gotta do is jump on the app and hit the little chat option, and you can chat live with somebody right there about it.
Yeah,
just, copy the order number and join the chat and all that. You good? Yeah.
I'm gonna try and sort it out tomorrow. Either way, I think this will be an easy cop when it comes out. I do believe. And the thing is, it's very interesting to see how many people actually did not go for this sneaker when they got exclusive access or when it shock dropped. I reached out to a lot of people. Like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Nah, I'm not feeling it.
They're gonna sell out over here.
I think they will, but it's a gorgeous pair of sneakers. Definitely gorgeous pair, and definitely something I'm going to be hunting.
They're going to sell out quick over here. I don't know about what the price might do, but they're going to sell out.
It's 205. If anybody wants that at the moment, the DJ Khaled Jordan 5 Crimson Bliss is 205, and the sale pair is probably going to drop as well. So let's just see what happens with that. All right, bro. Next up is another one that randomly shock dropped. The Cherry 11 shock dropped. Was it Wednesday, Tuesday?
Yeah, it wasn't so random because it was a sneakers live, and at this point, we know anytime they do a live, there's a chance of a shock drop, especially when something hot coming up. So, and shout out to, we're gonna go back and forth with sneakers today, but I want to give sneakers a shout out because they actually got the sneakers live working for Android finally. They've had it quite for a little while, a couple of months now in the UK. Which is great. Yeah, so I was actually able to watch the live, even though I didn't go for the shoe because I'm good on these. They dope though. I like them, but I don't want them.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody that hit, man. A lot of people hit too.
Yeah, which is great. I think this is one sneaker that probably will sit around. I reckon they will sit around slightly.
I don't know how it's looking on this side. I think they won't do what the Cool Grays did, but I think they'll go pretty quickly.
Yeah. Next up is this interesting thing. Basically, it seems like. Do you know? I don't know if you know Banksy. Do you know Banksy at all, bro?
No.
Banksy is a graffiti artist, and he's done some well-renowned pieces. In terms of artwork that's literally plastered everywhere, and it goes for millions, bro. Like he'll put it on a wall, he put it somewhere famous, it gets protected. He's a very renowned artist in the UK, and everybody loves his artwork. Let me try and pull some Banksies up for you to show you what I mean. But you probably have seen some of his artwork plastered around on the internet. Do you remember that artwork where they put it in a frame, and then when the auction was happening, it just shredded?
Nah.
That's basically something that, yes. So this is the one that we're talking about. I'm just going to pull up the images. Sorry, guys. But So basically, what happened was, Banks is obviously renowned for his artwork, and what actually happened was he Guess. Obviously, Guess.
Guess who?
Just the company. Guess.
Yeah,
Guess who? He's like, guess who? So this is what happened. This is what happened in the auction. It started to shred the piece.
What?
And it was part of the performance for the art. It's performing art. Yeah. So basically, that actually happened, and then I'll show you a couple of more Banksies from that he's plastered around in the UK. So basically, hold on. So basically, what happened was, Guess basically started using he's using his artwork on the clothing merch, and Banksy basically turned around and said, I don't condone this. Anybody that wants a free T-shirt, go to Guess and steal it.
Wow.
Because you've taken my intellectual property without me knowing. So basically, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, his artwork's now been removed from Guess, but obviously you can see his artwork is very, very, very influential. For what he does, it's amazing. Some of the artwork is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And so the whole situation with Guess was, I'm gonna just pull up the picture to see what it looks like, but this was it, bro. Like literally, they put this out there. This is Banksy here, and obviously nobody's basically phoned up Banks, the company or association with Banksy, and from Guess, and he got a bit annoyed, and then basically said, take it, don't worry. I haven't given them permission to do anything with me. So if you take it, it's my work.
I mean, how stupid is that? Like, how are you just gonna try to take the man's stuff without?
Yep.
I mean, and then gonna actually put the X on there like it's some type of collab. Like, what kind of crap is this, bro?
Yeah, exactly. It was a bad look, bro. It's absolute bad look, bad look. From Guess, and it's another case. We talk about intellectual property, and this is the worst case scenario where nobody's kind of done a collaboration, and it's absolutely ripped off, because like his artwork is just there, and is not like anybody pays him to do. Well, we probably do pay him now a bit more than they used to, he goes around and just spray paints the walls and calls it Banksy, and this is why he's well famous for it, well renowned for it. But you take his artwork and you think you could do it because nobody's commissioned him, but you got to reach out to the guy, or reach out to his company and say, can we use your artwork, because you're actually kind of commercializing his artwork.
Yeah, this is bad. That's I mean, Guess fell off in the US a long time ago as far as being one of the big popular brands, but I'm good on Guess.
It was making a comeback pre-COVID.
Yeah, you're right. I did start seeing people wearing like the throwback 90s style striped Guess shirts and whatnot.
Yeah. And then
it was cool, but yeah, I'm good on Guess. Forever.
Yeah.
Like out here trying to steal people's property. Like, come on,
man. Do not use anybody's intellectual property without their permission, and especially if they own the rights to their intellectual property. Artwork is a form of expression, and don't steal somebody else's expression.
At least they could do it, even if the least they could do. He probably would have created some new stuff just for them if they want to do a legit collab and let the man get a bag. Come on, man, y'all tripping.
Yeah. That's a whole messed up situation. That should never happen.
Ball on that, boy.
More than that, bro. Next up is on the quick strike is this absolutely amazing story. Nike honors the legend or the legacy of Virgil Abloh Day event in Miami, and to look at his artwork, to look at his design, to look at the design himself, Virgil. It's an absolute. I think it's absolutely amazing. Like they've got this kind of exhibition, and it's called Codes. That's the exhibition itself. So that's amazing. That's happening between the 1st and the 4th of December. So now the question is, bro, do you reckon anything will ever? Would you think they'll drop something?
Probably.
I suspect they might, especially in Miami.
What though? Maybe the new. I can't remember the name of the sneaker.
Is it Terra?
The Terra. Maybe that. Maybe, you know, they'll coordinate a shock drop on sneakers or something like that. Maybe restocks on something. Probably restocks on something with canary yellow around that time.
This is the Air Terraformer that Virgil's been he's actually done as part of one of the first ones he's ever done. So that could shock drop. I can see that shock dropping on between the first and the fourth. Definitely. Yeah. It's a very unique sneaker though. It's very, very unique. I don't think a lot of people.
More bootish.
Yeah. I think the design concept is dope. So in respect to that, I can see it happening. I can definitely see this dropping in December.
I love the uppers, but I really don't like the outsole.
Yeah. Outsold is I think it's unique. I just wanted to say it's very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like saying pushing those boundaries, bro. Pushing those boundaries.
Yeah, that's about as bad as I'm gonna talk about anything Virgil do.
But yeah, it's great to see though. It's great to see the exhibition coming to life, because like it's great to see the fact that we still as obviously Virgil passed away, rest in peace. But it's good to see that people are still celebrating the designs and the concepts. I just want to say one little thing on it though. I don't like the fact that we're still talking about military blue off whites and military bread off whites and stuff like that. I just wanna just say it's not necessary. It's not necessary. It would have been more important. It would have been more impactful if Virgil was still here.
I disagree a little bit with that. Because he's gone, I think the impact on everything kind of went up. But we're not getting. We know we're not getting stuff directly from him like that. And
yeah, exactly.
I think that's where you're coming from with it. Like,
yeah, that's where I'm coming from. And also, as a subsequent to that, it's not the fact that they shouldn't release the military black for off whites or the military blue or military blue. I'm mixing the two breads in military blue colorways together. The military blue off white or the bread off white. I find if they release it, but it makes, for me, it was like. But
it's still a brand though. Off-White is still a brand.
Off-White is still a brand, but
at the end of the day, it's two brands collaborating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can wish that Virgil was still here all we want to, but it's still a business at the end of the day. And Virgil created Off-White. You know what I'm saying? He knew, even though he didn't let us know, he knew that he wasn't going to be here for too much longer, and so. We gotta respect his brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand that. I
ain't gotta like everything, but
you know what it is. You know what it is, bro. For me, it's the whole hype element that I because that comes along with it. It's like you're releasing this, but it's just gonna be resellers and hype beasts picking it up because it's the value, the monetary value is going to be high on it, and that's not what it's all about. It's about celebrating the design aspect, the whole what the sneaker is about, and how it's been designed, and how it's been broken down, how it's been made, the design, the vintage and stuff like that, or what elements have been taken out. It's always about that. Like in terms of if you look at the Off-White brand, it's always about that.
But that was the case when he was alive too.
Yeah, but look, bro, I understand with Off-White it was always going to be hype, but I'm kind of like, it's over the top now.
That's the game, bro. That's just what
I know, bro.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it.
It's just a fact. It's just a fact of sneaker life right now. So, I mean, hype on stuff. Certain stuff died. But like hype on Supreme collabs ain't what it used to be, you know.
Yeah, but that was always coming. So
who's to say that ain't gonna happen with Off-White too at some point?
But you've seen it. The last couple of releases that Virgil's Off-White have done is for those Terraformers,
Air Force Ones.
Air
And the
Force Ones.
Terraformers, I
Yeah,
think,
but
I think these Terraformers gonna be similar to the Air Force One too.
You reckon?
I don't think they're gonna do as well as previous releases. I think they're gonna be right on par with them Air Force Ones, the mids.
You mean Air Force Ones or Air Max ones?
No, the Air Force One mids, off-white.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one. Sorry. I was talking. I thought you were talking about the lows. I thought you were talking about the auction lows.
No.
No. I was like,
those are the
what,
best
bro?
off-white. Those are the best off-white shoes to me. All the Air Force Ones.
Yeah, they're dope. The all white one is so dope, so dope with the embossment on it.
I prefer the MoMA and the MCA.
Yeah, MCA is dope. All that UNC blue on that is so beautiful.
I'll probably say the MoMA though is my favorite one.
But I think from my aspect, I just don't like people jumping on the bandwagon and that weren't there before and saying, "Oh yes, I love this sneaker because it's all about hype." Like if you like, between me and you, bro, if we had a list of sneakers and said, you know what, name your grail sneakers that you want to pick up, right? Or name the sneakers that you want to really pick up and have in your rotation right this moment in time. Mine, half of them will be OGs. Half of them will be OGs, right?
Yeah.
And then the other half will be very unique collaborations. Like I love the Cause 4 collaboration, so it's so dope. Love that. I would love to have that in my rotation. Love the Union 1 collaboration.
Yeah.
Would love to have that. But like for me, it's all about OGs as well. I wanna complete the Jordan 1 OG rotation. I want to complete the Jordan 3 OG rotation. I want to complete the Jordan 4 OG rotation, the 5 OG rotation.
You skip GRs though.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of GRs in that category too.
Yeah, exactly that. But then, like, if somebody ever comes to you and says to you, "I wanna, my bro, listen to it. My rotation, my grail list is, Union 1s and Union 2s, all the years, all the, what do you call it, Cores, all of the Supremes." You're like, you are a sneakerhead, but you're more in tune to collaborations and the hype stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's
a lane for everybody, bro. There's a lane for everybody.
Yeah, that's hype beast territory. When your whole grill list consists of just collabs, I think that's hype beast territory. I mean, but OGs, a lot of super great collabs. Yeah, but no OGs unless you already got them. So do you take stuff off of your list as you get it, or does it maintain? Not does it maintain its stature in your mind, but does it maintain its place on your list? Unless you're shuffling your list as you add stuff to it.
So there's I normally have two lists, right? Two lists. My hit list, right? And one day I'm gonna pull up my hit list because it's on my work laptop. My hit list, and then my other list is what do you call it? The list of sneakers I got that I grail list. So even if you got it, it's still a grail. Like to me personally, to have a grail and say, yeah, I got it now, it's not a grail. That's dumb, because basically a grail is a grail and it's always going to be a grail. And it's going to be on your rotation. If you mean I need this grail, that's your hit list.
I got several grails, but they all OGs. You know what I'm saying?
That Citrus 7 right behind you is a grail. To me personally,
you're talking about the citrus, yeah. I mean, I'm talking black metallics, Space Jam, Fire Red 5, Black Cement 4, Fire Red 3, all OG colorways. They grail black Bread 11. You know what I'm saying? So,
have you got a list? Have you got a list within a list for grails? Because you have to cut. You like, I know you might have 5 or 6 grail sneakers, right? But you favor one.
That would have to be a that would have to be a situational thing, because I do put certain stuff on a higher level, but the importance kind of is the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And by the way,
like you said, Union ones, yeah, but shattered backboards too. You know what I'm saying?
I forget. I did. That's one thing you did jump in and remind me.
That's why I said GRs.
You can't think of collaborations and bro. I would say in some circumstances the relevance of a GR is more important than a collaboration. I'm gonna say that because I think as the shattered backboard, what it did when it came out and what it kind of redefined in terms of making people aware that quality is important. That's a whole relevance. That itself is a whole statement within history. It's so significant till this day, bro. We're talking about 6 or 7 years till today, bro. We're still talking about shattered backboards and shattered backboard quality. That's how significant that sneaker is.
Mm-hmm.
So from that aspect alone, you're thinking, okay, cool, yeah, that I think having a shattered backboard 1 or a shattered backboard 2 is very important in your rotation, and it's probably in some circumstances more important than getting another collaboration.
Right. Lightning 4.
Yep.
Raging Bull. All the packs. A lot of them pack shoes, they hit grail status years ago.
Yeah.
And re-releases shouldn't affect grail status.
Yeah. Also, I was definitely gonna say was how long does it take a sneaker to hit grail status? Because like do you want it to live, to breathe, to this sneaker is now evolved over the years, or do you think like we can say like
the situation
okay, so you can say if it's a high or fragment low, that's in that, right? It came out, didn't it come out this year? And it's on people's grail list. It came out this year, didn't it? Or am I just mixing up?
Yeah, the fragment low,
highs and lows. So like in that instantly went to the grail list.
People not putting the highs up there, but a lot of people putting the lows and the mochas. I mean, that's fair. If you want to do that, that's fair.
Yeah.
I ain't got to agree with it. Because a lot of stuff that I consider grail, people look at like that ain't nothing.
But I would say the Mocha Travis Scotts are grails because they have
about the lows. People putting the lows up on a grail list already.
Okay, I would say the highs definitely, because the Mocha highs are from Travis Scott. I would say definitely because it was a sneaker that obviously reverse swoosh. A lot of people were like iffy about it, but when it came out, it was hot, like hot stuff. Like literally just wanted it. It was like hot cupcakes, bam bam. Everybody's grabbing them because they're so good. But like that in itself has lived long and been around long enough to bring relevance to the sneaker itself, because it's now like everybody relates to that. There's been like Travis Scott's first Jordan 1 Mocha, gorgeous. The color reverse swoosh, that is absolutely amazing. So from that aspect alone, you got to think that's a grail sneaker. That's where it all started. Like that's one of the starting points for Travis. So I can understand that. But how many years do you reckon you have to leave a sneaker be before it's like grail status, in your opinion?
I say at least 2.
Yeah,
maybe 3.
Yeah,
because I think that's enough time for other dope releases to
manifest. Yeah, manifest itself. So yeah, so basically, I would say
the Travis Scott Mocha High is the best Travis Scott shoe.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's very iconic, and it's like collaboration is a bit different. Like the sneaker's a bit different to say like if a collaboration is done, that's there. But I think I respect a sneaker because a collaboration comes with a name. A collaboration comes with an artist. A sneaker that just comes out like Lightning 4, Raging Bulls, even DMP6s, or Defining Moments pack, stuff like that. It's so meaningful, and the notoriety of that sneaker because of how hard it was to get, or how limited it was to get, or how many pairs there were, or the fact that it's numbered. I would say like that in itself elevates that sneaker. Elevates that sneaker. Exactly. And I think that in itself is important for me. It's like that, doing that without a associated collaboration name like Union or Mason Chateau Rogue or Travis Scott or J Balvin, anything like that. I would say doing it from a colorway and the historical meaning to it, bang, and when it gets to grail status, to me it means more.
Right. Yeah, it's the significance of things differ, and that's where I think the levels of status come in at, but they're all important at the same time.
Exactly, 100%, all important. That's a side note that we just basically talked about. I just was interested to know what your grail state, how quickly you want to classify your grail.
Like I said, it just depends, bro. Like you said, when stuff is so exclusive, it's kind of automatic. But some things need time to grow and mature and have other stuff to measure against.
You know what? Next week, right, we're bringing out our grail list. Okay. I'm gonna bring out my bro. I had like over 200 sneakers. It was a hit list, not a grail list. I had over 200 sneakers in there. And I haven't checked that for 3 or 4 years now, right? And I'm pretty sure Dunk From Above was on there. I'm pretty sure the Playoff 12s was on there. I'm pretty sure the Lightning 4s was on there. I'm pretty sure the Raging Bull 5s was on there, bro. I'm talking about now. I probably go back and half of it's deleted. And I was like, and it obviously had all the OGs, like Bread 4s, 5F4s, 5F5s, all of that. It's got all of them on there. Like I was literally like, when that was like probably 6 or 7 years ago when I was like, I'm growing as a sneakerhead. I'm starting to pick up sneakers. What ones do I want?
See I ain't made one yet. I got one in my head that's pretty long, but I hadn't actually wrote it down yet. Because then I was telling you last week, I'm starting to look at my collection different and want to steer it into a certain direction. So that's going to be the beginning of that right there.
Yeah. I've got some.
Do that.
I've got about 5 or 6, or maybe more than that aren't within the 1 in 14 range. So it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. It's like I love the fact that we could just go back years of having a list there. Like, okay, what did I actually want back then? Have I changed my mind?
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff that people wouldn't have too, though.
Yeah, well, bro, it did. But that's the beauty of it, because being the sneakerhead doesn't mean you always need to pick up Jordans or Nikes or Adidas or New Balance or whatever your flavor of taste is. You can pick up anything. You can pick up some Reeboks or some feelers or anything you want, bro. Because basically, it's being a sneakerhead means the love for sneakers, not the love for a brand.
Well, depending on who you're talking to. Next subject.
Bro, I love how your paws just rip Nike branding.
Hey, man.
You sweat Nike and Jordan. You know what it is? Half your left hand side just sweats Nike, your right hand side just sweats Jordan. Your left eye cries Nike, your right eye cries Jordan when you don't get that Gotham sign, bro.
Anyway. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
We're doing something.
Are we done with quick strikes yet?
Quick strike.
Get to it.
Quick strikes is done. That was a quick strike for this week. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. Because basically talking about some of the quick subject matters of this week. Okay, next up, bro.
Let me show this right here. Woo-hoo. I love this image. For those of y'all that can't see it, this is a post from Amo Manier about catching these bots, man. We heard James Whitner talk about it on the Complex Sneaker podcast, and this is the proof right here. They posted receipts, multiple accounts, no names, of course. But as you can see, all these locations are in the United States.
Before we go back into the release, bro, just let everybody know what happened with the Amo Manier 4 release. What was the actual breakdown of what we needed to do?
It was a video submission raffle. We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
It was a video submission raffle where they wanted you to speak on issues, social issues that you cared about, and this was prior to the midterm elections in the U.S. So it was pretty much them trying to get people to speak out and let their voices be heard as far as how they felt about what was going on in the world or in the country, specifically because this, of course, is a U.S. only release, which is unfortunate for y'all. But I have been seeing that y'all gonna get pairs because Nike didn't. Amo Manier did their release, but Sneakers is doing a release. And I have seen a couple of raffles for the UK pop up. I know In Clothing are getting them.
Yeah, and, they're doing an in-store release as well. So I'm definitely going to pop into in-store and try and get. I'm not going for myself. I'm going for somebody else, which is obviously.
I know Scott wants them too.
Yeah, I'm going in for. That's what I'm going in for.
So yeah, that was dope. And it went off without a hitch. For the most part, people, of course, were angry when their submissions weren't selected. Mine was. Shout out to Amo Manier.
Hold on. That's an amazing situation, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna get to it. Cause I showed the DM last week. Where Amo Manier sent me the DM telling me or asking permission to use my video and asking me for my email and size and all that.
I don't know whether you showed it on the podcast, but I know you showed it to me.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, people had bad reactions when they didn't hit. I hit. Also, Mr. Miller hit, and we're going to talk about Mr. Miller's situation shortly.
Shout out to the bro, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, but we got clearly bot orders, 30 pairs, 19, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, and so on. All these orders got stopped and canceled by Amo Manier, protecting the culture from these bots, man. And James Whitner said they can spend up to, a few millions on bot protection per release. So shout out to them, man. Because there's a lot of money. We can see the totals for these orders and all these pre-tax totals, by the way. Tax and shipping.
That's crazy.
Because most people paid between $250 and $260, including tax and shipping. So that's a lot of money, man. A lot of money spent, a lot of money turned down, so real people can spend their money instead of these botters. So shout out to Amo Manier. Now, speaking on shouting out Amo Manier, Mr. Miller hit, and because of a situation that he explained, y'all go check Miller page if y'all ain't already seen it. He put everything out there, which I appreciate. He went back and forth with Amo Manier on a couple of prior releases.
Yeah.
And James Whitner personally didn't like it. and James Whitner personally blocked Mr. Miller's account, and they ended up having Mr. Miller and James Whitner ended up having some discourse, and they hashed it out, and they made amends, and Mr. Miller got his pair of Alma Mater 4s. So shout out to Mr. Miller and James Whitner, two black men having a conversation, breaking it down, settling their differences, and having a good outcome. So I was so happy to hear about that, because I was so disappointed to hear about the trouble that Miller was having getting his pair. With his account got blocked, and his order got canceled and all that after they selected his video.
Yeah,
and it was just sad, bro.
It's really interesting because Mr. Miller basically reached out to me, and a day before you showed me your kind of, can we use this video, blah blah blah. And I said to him, you definitely won, bro. You definitely won. Why would they use your content and not give you a shoe? And the same thing with you, that I knew you definitely won. And then what actually happened was, both of you guys are like, we'll see. But then you got your orders, like you got like an invoice to here's your sneakers. But off the back of that, I saw you got your pair, and I asked Mr. Miller, I asked the bro, oh, did you get your pair? He was like, sent me the cancellation. I was like, are you serious? And then he went straight live after that, and it was raw, bro. You can tell the bro was absolutely annoyed. It was just raw feelings. Yeah. Sometimes I'm gonna say, sometimes when you get like that, it's not good to go on live and just hash it out, because it's not good, because it's raw emotions. But I respect the bro for doing that, because at the end of the day, I would be pissed, bro, as well. I'd be absolutely annoyed.
Definitely. I understand where he was coming from. But I was a little taken back by his approach, and come to find out, his approach was the reason why he was having problems. I'm just happy. Yeah. I'm happy that he was persistent. Like, he got a big following. I know.
Oh, I hashtagged it. I hashtagged.
A lot of people had his back, and he managed to get their attention. And like I say, they hashed it out like two grown men, and it came out on the good side.
But oh no. Why I always say, yo, bro, that's out of order. That's out of order. What the hell are you doing? Take them off the screen, bro. Take them off the screen. Nobody wants to see your Amman year forwards, bro. But yeah, what the most important thing is, for sure, is it's important. Like we always emphasize, it's important that you guys get your sneakers. And like, I'm even worried. I'm worried about these Khaled 5s, but I know there'll be an easier cut, but like something like the Amman year 4, which is probably super limited. It's going to be super limited. It's going to cost extortionate amounts in the resale market. If you got the win and then it was taken away from you, that's out of order, bro. That's out of order.
And other people claimed they got canceled.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that, because I've been seeing a lot of cancellation posts going around. I don't know what this is about. I feel like this is a new thing. May not be so much a new thing, because we see cap posts all the time. We see cap got-ems and cap order confirmations all the time. But now I feel like we're seeing a lot of cap cancellations.
Yeah.
And you don't see no follow-ups. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of issues going on with a lot of systems. We're going to talk about that more in detail in a little while. But a lot of these order systems, we know how they look. You know what I'm saying? When you get cancellations, we know what it looked like. Yeah. Sometimes we start seeing posts where it's like, nah, bro, that ain't real. That's a copy. You copied that from somebody else.
Yeah.
You repost it.
I'm going to say one thing for sure, right? Just definitely going to say one thing for sure. Social media, don't believe what you're told on social media most of the time, guys, because most of it is, because basically what it is a lot of people are clout chasing, a lot of people are capping, a lot of people want to do some crazy stuff to get the audience that they want to get, and unfortunately it's always going to be like that. So it's some people cap it, some people want to live that fake life. So It is what it is. It is what it is, bro.
But anyway, Ain't that fake over here. The video should be out by the time y'all seeing this.
Come on now, go! Make sure you go watch that video, guys. I'm a year 4. This. Oh, hold on. Let me take my mug off the screen, bro.
No. You stay.
No,
we ain't gonna look at him. We ain't gonna look at him.
We need to still see it in full reflection. There you go, bro. There you go.
Look at him long.
The year 4s. It's like a little machine gun there. Yo, bro. Whatever Jordan's doing with the inner lining, with that pink cushion inner lining, right? Yo, bro. They did that with the Khaled 5s. They did that with the Amamiya. They did that with a lot of sneakers. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful, bro. Yo, Scott, I'm not going in for you no more, bro. I'm just joking.
But yeah, I don't know what's up with this leather, bro. This something different right here. Focus. There we go. There's something different right here, bro.
Oh, no. It's not different, bro. It's not different. It's not different. What did I pull out last time recently? It's not different, bro. Because I'm going to show you something now.
You know what? You're right. It reminds me of the Indigo 12.
Look, Indigo 12s, and look at the leather on that. Very similar. That's the winterized leather, bro. That's the winter super duper leather.
But these cuts, so the leather on these cuts so thick, bro. They heavy. This might be the heaviest sneaker in my collection. To be honest with you.
Are you serious?
These like 5 pounds.
Yeah, everything normally comes between like 4 pounds, 4.4, 4.5 pounds. Yeah. I know. We know.
Pounds, matter of fact, the shipping information said 5 pounds.
Yeah. So 5 pounds is just over 2 kgs. Normally, no. You know what? I always ship to E, and I know how much an average sneaker weighs. It's either between 1.5 kg to 1.8 kg, and that's how much a normal sneaker weighs. And if it's a super light prime knit material sneaker, it's going to be like 0.9 to 1.2. Easily. Yeah. So that I know this because the prices increased after 2 kg, and obviously the 2 kg is 2 kg is 4.4 pounds.
Yeah, I think they're heavier than the 2s. I'm gonna pour the 2s out and test that, but yeah, man.
You bro, your calves are gonna be growing muscles when they didn't have any muscles there before. Look, super duper muscles.
Because 4s ain't heavy like that. Like
they're not.
Because of the materials they use, they not. But these heavy, dog. I don't know why they so heavy, but we're gonna find out. They showed up going on feet. Don't ask me about them. I done had all the conversation I'm gonna have about this shoe right here on the podcast.
Go check out the review.
Review. Other than that, just tell me how dope they look when you see them.
Hold on. By the way, thank you guys for the reviews on the Jordan 5 Gore-Tex 2.5K reviews at the moment, and it's still going and releases in December. So thank you guys for that love and support. Bro, I Gore-Tex on feet soon, bro. They are dope sneaker.
Yeah, man, I can't fit them. I probably would have chilled on them anyway because of the black metallic. I ain't got no winterized sneakers, though. I need to get a pair of winterized at some point.
I love winterized sneakers. I got the 12s, the 4s, the 3s, now the 5s. I didn't get the what was the 14s? Were the winterized 14s as well? I didn't get the 14s.
Yeah.
They're really hard. But I love winterized sneakers because something about winterized sneakers is just so good. Like even the Gore-Tex 5 is not regarded as a winterized sneaker, but it's got that Gore-Tex vibe to it, so it's more of a waterproof sneaker. But just something about a nice winterized sneaker, the quality, the materials are thicker. The cut, it's like almost like this is built, and he's got inner fleece lining into it. Like these winterized threes have got this almost like fleece inner line to it.
Yeah.
Keeps you warm, bro. Definitely keeps you warm. You need it for the UK. Definitely need it for the UK. This is like, I keep wearing these. Keep wearing these. These are beautiful, bro. So gorgeous. I love it. Love the insole. I you know what? I'm such a sneaker fanatic. I need to stop. I need to really stop. I love the purple. I like that little purpley inner lining, like insole to it. It's so good. And even the tongue. Look at that. Look at the tongue. Mm-hmm. So dope.
The outline on there.
Sheesh, bro. Sorry.
Just having a moment.
I'm having a moment. I love sneakers, bro. I absolutely adore sneakers, and that's an addiction, bro.
Yeah, man. So let us talk about what we came to talk about.
Oh.
We had just about an hour, which is good because this is gonna be a pretty good long conversation. I think I want you. I need you. You know what? I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna do that to you because I ain't that type of person. I tried my best not to be that type of person, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I told you the Chicago release was not gonna be nice, brother.
Oh,
And
bro.
I want it to be wrong. I said it multiple times. I really want it to be wrong, but I'm
gonna retract. Not retract.
No. This ain't about retraction because, let me cut you off here. I'm sorry. This ain't about a retraction because I know how super optimistic you are.
Yeah.
And I know you wasn't trying to cap. You wasn't trying to hype. You wasn't trying to do nothing positive by saying what you were saying because I know you truly felt that way and you had high hopes for this release and you had positive vibes about everybody being able to get pairs.
But honestly, I would say about 80% to 85% of people that I know got pairs. So from that perspective, I want to celebrate that. I want to really celebrate the fact that a lot of people got their pairs, and that's what it's all about, right? But what really, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's obviously the Jordan 1 Lost and Found Chicago's.
Mm-hmm.
But I struggled to get a pair, bro. I struggled to get a pair, and you know me, I'm the hitmaster most of the time.
Right,
And
because
Dell gave me the assist for it.
You normally are the one that's buying multiple pairs to help other people.
Exactly.
When I talked to you day before release, which was Friday the 18th, and I had finally got my hit on Sneaker Pass. I had lost to that point, I could say at least 10 to 15 raffles.
Yeah.
So it was looking bad for me. Sneaker Pass came in at right at 1:15 Eastern time. I hit and I was able to secure my pair. But for you to tell me that you hadn't hit, was kind of lightweight amazing to me.
Yeah. It was for me. Pretty much every raffle, bro. Every raffle was like, no.
So how many raffles do you think you did?
A good, I can't remember now. A very good amount of raffles. I'm talking maybe 15, 20 raffles.
Okay, so by the time it was over with, I believe there were at least 100 raffles worldwide.
Yeah.
Because on Soul Savvy tracks, all the raffles, I saw 92 raffles on Soul Savvy. They were all functioning. I couldn't join all of them, but I was checking, bro. I was trying to join the Japanese raffles. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't join them. Either they didn't ship here or I couldn't they didn't translate enough of it for me to be able to enter the right way. But yeah, man, it's a bunch of social raffles started popping up at the last minute on Friday morning and Friday afternoon. Then I got the call from Retro Rick about first come, first serve lines at Athlete Foot. So Athlete's Foot, first come, first serve. Now, let's believe the 500,000 number, right? 500,000 pairs.
Can I? I'm going to break it down for you.
Okay, let's go.
This is easy to break down, right?
Let's go. 92. At least 92 raffles worldwide. 500,000 pairs.
Look, I'm going to say that's a cap. I'm saying off the bat, bro, that's a big cap, right? They had 340,000 pairs on the sneakers app on Friday alone, bro. Right? Then they shock dropped 25 to 30k pairs the week before. The sneakers app alone, two weeks before, yeah, because UK was last week. For us, it was last week.
Okay. So we got two separate shot drops.
Yeah, but let's not count anywhere except for the US. So 2 weeks ago, we had 25 to 30k pairs just on the sneakers app, and then 340k pairs just on the sneakers app of lost and founds, right? Altogether, the US sneakers app or the USA sneakers app dropped 365,000 to 370,000 pairs alone.
Where you get that number from?
It's kind of been publicized a lot in a lot of places on Instagram. Like we said, we've got to take it with a pinch of salt. Let's just take it with a pinch of salt. Right?
I'm just trying to get to a baseline because
this is what I'm saying is big cap. This is what I'm saying is big cap. So if that case is correct, let's just take. I know we said don't believe what the Instagram social media say because they might be full of fake news, but if the sources are correct, and they released 365,000 pairs alone on the sneakers app. Taking that with a pinch of salt, guys. I know what most of you are going to say. That's all rumors, blah blah blah. But let's just say that's real. Let's say that's real for this time being, right? That's the figure. That's unofficially that's the figures, right? How many pairs went out to all the retailers in the US, bro?
Not many. So from sources. Trusted sources. Majority of the stores in the Atlanta area. I'm talking Atlanta, Decatur, Covington, Conyers, Stockbridge, Cobb, Smyrna, like just all around in and around Atlanta. Most stores were between 20 and 30 pairs.
Okay, but that
nowhere near normal stock numbers. And a lot of stores did not get grade schools or have not yet received grade schools. I'm also hearing stores in Chicago, a lot of stores in Chicago didn't receive pairs until Friday. I don't know how accurate that is, but I also heard that. I also heard a lot of big cities like Atlanta didn't have many pairs to go around. Aside from that, I spoke on this before, or we spoke on this. Short supply, high demand equals problems. And people got physical about this shoe.
Okay. Well, let's leave that element to the next bit. But what I want to really discuss is, all right, cool. Let's just say overall, right? Overall, the USA got 400k pairs. Let's just say that, right? For just from region to region, right? If we say 365,000 pairs came on the sneakers,
it was spread thin.
It was spread thin on the retailers, which is fine. Which means 365, add another 35k, that gives you 400k, right? Just for the US men's sizes, bro. Times it by 1.5, right? That's what the worldwide release is. 1.5 to 2 is going to be what the worldwide release is. You're talking add 400 plus 400, 800, add another half to it, that's 1 million, bro. That's 1 million wide. If you really think about it, either two scenarios I'm going to leave to you. This is actually a lost and found dedicated to US, which means if it was dedicated to the US, it just means that it was like 1985 where these Jordans weren't actually retroing outside the US as much as they were now. So they kept 400k pairs for the US and 100k pairs for in the world, which is really hard to believe, bro. Really hard to believe.
Yeah.
Or it was actually 1 million pairs, up to 1 million pairs. And you're talking like I really said, 800K to 1 million pairs worldwide, men's sizes, right? That means, like, if you cut down the regions, you think Asia, you think Europe, you think UK, you think globally around the world as well. You see some states all around the world. So yes, the United States probably got 400K pairs roughly. Let's just say from the figures that's been theoretically been said. So we're talking roughly 800 to 1 million pairs, right? The demand seemed like it was crazy, bro.
No, it is.
But it wasn't helped by the fact that the pairs, the sneakers app glitched both here UK and the US. It wasn't even.
We're gonna talk about that right now.
But it, yeah, but it wasn't. But it didn't even help with the fact that. So I don't believe we've got the full pairs at this moment in time. I don't believe that there was, even though there's 340K pairs in the US, some got cancelled, some got delayed. The app glitched. They will do shock drops, I reckon, in the next couple of weeks. But at this moment in time, Foot Locker haven't got their pairs in the UK. I definitely think there's going to be EAs going forwards in the next couple of weeks to a month, because I don't think a lot of places got the full amount of allocated pairs.
Yeah,
and that's me personally thinking. Let's talk about that glitch, bro.
So I got sneaker pads, right? For y'all got sneaker pads in the UK?
We used to, not at the moment.
Okay, so sneaker pads, for those that don't know, is a reservation for a pickup at a Nike store, done on the sneakers app. It's a draw. You join the draw, you pick your store and your size, and after 10 minutes, you get your results, just like trying to cop on sneakers on a draw. So I get the sneaker pads. I'm happy. Can't wait. It's like Christmas the next day. I can't go to sleep Friday night because I know I'm getting up Saturday morning to go get it. I wake up way too early Saturday morning, so now I'm waiting until the mall opens. Go to the mall. It's a line. 50, 60 people for sneaker pads.
Yeah.
I end up standing in line for an hour, bro, for sneaker pads. The whole time I'm standing in line, I cannot log into the sneakers app.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get the shoe on sneakers because I'm about to pick up the shoe. And I only want one. I want to be fair. You know, so I'm trying to be a good sneakerhead out here.
Yeah. But by the way, just a rumor that I've been hearing through the grapevine at the moment in time is, if you missed out on the Chicago Lost and Founds, there is a rumor that the Chicago OG is coming back in 2025 for the anniversary. So yes, the 85. So don't worry, guys. There will be another variation. That will probably be coming out, and I know there's a couple of people. I'll tell this story, and after you've just finished what you're saying.
So I'm not trying. However, I didn't hit on. We're gonna talk about Flex app too in a minute.
Flexing on that app.
I know E didn't hit.
Yep, E didn't hit.
So I do want to try for a 10 for E. I can't even log in, bro. I can't log in to see my sneaker pads or try for the actual drop on sneakers. And there's people in line. I don't see nobody reacting any type of way while they look, because everybody looking at their phone. You know how it go. I don't see nobody reacting negatively. I don't hear no type of chatter around me. But I can't log in. So I asked the guy, that was the Nike guy that was patrolling the line, making sure, you know, regular customers know you don't have to stand in line. These are the reserve customers.
Mm-hmm.
He like, yeah, people having that issue. A lot of people having that issue. It's okay. We got the list with everybody's name on it. So if you can't log in, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, cool. But I'm still trying to log in the whole time, bro. The whole hour I'm in line, I'm trying to log in. I get my pair. I leave, still can't log in for like another hour and a half after the release. I still can't log in. Go to Twitter. I'm seeing people getting W's an hour and a half later.
Yeah. I'm gonna mention that in a bit, but Cam had to refresh his phone, try log in. One of the bros, Cooks, by the way, shout out to the bro. He tried to log in. He had to restart his phone to try to log in to get the raffle in, and by the time he logged in, try to get raffle in, raffle was over. There was situations, bro. There were a lot of people upset.
The draw actually restarted for grade schools and gave people a second chance to enter because I guess they caught themselves trying to fix it. But this was, I mean, we've seen the sneakers app glitch on Off-White releases and Travis releases, and Dunk releases. This is the worst, bro. This is the worst.
Yeah.
And of course, the internet is undefeated. So, let's look at some of these reactions.
No. We're doing a bit of Shoe Dog reacts right this moment in time, guys.
We got to. This is hilarious, right? Sneaker servers right now for the lost and found. This dude, he standing in front of them like,
What am I gonna do? Yo, bro, there's so much demand for this sneaker, right? There was so much demand for this sneaker that it crashed the servers. And this is another indication to Nike. Yo, Nike, everybody wants the Chicago. It's easy money for you guys. Just release more pairs. Do another release. Like, okay, you're gonna do a 40th anniversary release. Do another. I guarantee, if everybody did, I'll keep going over the same thing. If everybody's gonna pick up every time it comes out. So if you even did it like a Panda drop every 2 years, you drop to Chicago, 1 million pairs of Chicago. That is easy money for you guys. Mm-hmm. They will sell out every single time, guys.
Yeah, for sure. Look at LeBron, young LeBron. He tried to warn him.
Yo, imagine. Me refreshing the app to see if it'll come through. Yeah, bro.
This is exactly how I was in line, bro. I promise you. That's exactly how I was looking in line. Put my phone in my pocket, pull it out, try again. Put it in my pocket, pull it out, try again.
Yeah.
I need the Justice Department to open the investigation on Nike and the sneakers app. Twitter is being held together by 8 employees, a roll of duct tape, but somehow it functions better than the sneakers app. These are facts, right? Because we know Elon Musk done single-handedly reduced. We thought StockX was having problems, bro. Twitter is down to around 8% of the employees they had before Elon Musk took over. Thousands of people, bro.
He's ripping it apart so he can rebuild it. That's what he's doing. me wanting the sneakers app to put me out of my misery with these lost and founds. Yeah, yo, bro. On that, just on that. Have you got a couple more there?
Yeah.
The sneakers app to all of us.
Hold on. We gotta hear this one. Hold on.
What? You ain't hit nothing. You ain't hit nothing. You ain't hit nothing. No, you ain't hit nothing, boy. You ain't hit nothing.
Jeez, bro. It really was like that, bro. It really was like me checking my email, Jotmail, sneakers app, bank account every minute. Yo, bro, you know that was the situation. I'm gonna tell you a good story about this because you know I'm you know me, I'm very optimistic, right? And you know, I always my whole emphasis is to make sure people get their pairs. My whole narrative is to make sure people get their pairs because I love it when people, the celebration of somebody's face when they get the aura changes to so like it's so beautiful to see when they're just absolutely happy, overjoyed. I love that feeling. I love to see it, and I love to see people celebrate. And that's just me naturally. And one of those stories obviously was Dell. I was on a project. Hopefully, you guys will know in the future what that project was. On Friday, and basically what happened was Dell was staying over on Friday night because he was going to Offspring to pick up his pair on Saturday. And on Saturday morning, me and him were sitting there. And I put my raffle in, girlfriend put her raffle in for me, Scott put a raffle in for me. And all of them were saying, like, and you know what? this weekend, even whatever happened from whatever happened, I don't know why people think I deserve that pair. Because everybody turned out and said, I'd never want to be privileged like that. I'd never want to be privileged like that. Like, to people say you have to have that pair, you deserve that pair. Nobody deserves a pair. In my opinion, like, everybody deserves the same right to get a pair. But all of these guys and everybody else was like, you deserve to get this pair. And I was like, no, it's fine. If I don't get it, I'll get it later. I'll have to maneuver. But all of these people were trying for me, and one raffle hit, which is Dell's, and Dell was standing right there, bro. And he just leapt up and said, I hit, bro. I was like, really, bro? Yeah, I hit. And I was happy because I obviously got my pair, but instantly I was sad because I couldn't get E's pair. I couldn't help out Jenny, because those are two people within our circle that we really respect, that we want to see get pairs as well. But like, Dell was more happier than me. It was like, yes, bro, you got your pair. I was like, all right, thank you, bro, for that. Now we need to kind of try and get the like Jenny and Scott and E and all of them their pairs, because they deserve to get pairs. So I'm just waiting for restocks and stuff like that. That's beautiful to see. And then like I had a couple of people, when I put that post up, I had a couple of people message me saying, oh, they hit, yeah, well done. And then someone was like, oh, I didn't hit. And then the bro, just Brewski, reached out and he said, I'm absolutely heartbroken, bro. I said, what's up? And he was like, I'm done with the sneaker game. This is this anxiety, waiting, the you know, just the fact that you don't hit. And at the moment, my draw is literally like stuck where it is at the moment. And I was like, well, is it still said it's still drawing? I said, yeah. I said, bro, there's issues with the states. I know I'm hearing there's issues with the states, and when you've got your ears close to the floor, you can hear. You always kind of, when you're close, when your fingers on the pulse, you know what's happening around the world in terms of releases. So I said to him, don't worry, bro. There's technical issues. I'm praying for you that you get your pairs. Don't be disheartened. And then on the same vein, Sneakers Fresh Out the Box messaged me, and she's like, I've got no wins. I've put 21 raffles in. I'm heartbroken as well. There's another person that Chicago's to these people mean a lot. See what I'm saying? And then she was like, oh, I hit in Ohio. So I'm driving to Ohio to pick up my pairs, just like the Rebillionaires. Same shop that she got the Rebillionaires. She got the Chicago Lost and Found, which is so amazing. Yeah. And I said, sis, just go, get your pair. Just do it. And she goes, I'm on my way now. And then like literally 20 minutes later, Just Drewski messaged me with the got 'em sign. I said, bro, told you, don't worry. Like, it was in the bag. Like, I prayed for you. Don't worry. It's in the bag. You will get it. And you got it. And I'm so happy. That, to me, look, bro, having one or something means nothing to me, right? Having everybody else have it, a very monumental historical sneaker, means more to me than just me having it alone. I don't live for that exclusivity. I like the fact that people can get their pairs, and it's always good to have sneakers in your rotation that are kind of a bit exclusive. See what I'm saying? But like, in terms of having a Chicago or Bread or Royal or Black Toe, that's important to everybody to pick up. Yeah. So I was good to see, but like, there's a lot of people that didn't hit. Like E was, I can tell E was sad. But he was like, yeah, I'll do it. But I said, bro, look, don't worry, bro. I'm going to try and see if there's a restock. I'm trying to hit for you. I'm maneuvering. I'll try and do something for you, bro. But like, I just need to make sure it's sorted for you. And even Jenny's like, don't worry, I'll move on to the Gorge Greens. I was like, no, sis. Like, I was talking to her like late at night yesterday. I said, no, sis. Like, we need to get you a pair because your Chicagos are battered to bits. Mm-hmm. And she goes, I still wear them. Don't worry. Still like, no. That's not the whole point. That's not the point. We need to try and get you a pair. Like, but the thing is, there was so much demand. Even though if there's 1 million pairs of 800k pairs, whatever the numbers are, I don't think we've got the full allotment, which means there's all going to be opportunities to redraw. But it's really sad to see that people that are really passionate about sneakers weren't able to pick that up. Like, and these are people that will wear their sneakers and run through them. And if you want any evidence of that, go and check Jenny up, the Miss Gibbles, and see her Chicago Chicago ones. They're battered, bro. They are battered.
Jenny don't play. She wear her shoes and
She had the
she's not like
Scorpions on for. She had the Air Max Scorpions on for 2 weeks, bro. Straight in a row. Bang, 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 bang.
She's not like us where, you know, she gonna take them off and clean them and all that type of shit. No, she just wear hers. So
Yeah.
When you could tell how many times she wore her sneakers, put it like that.
So yeah, I'm grateful I did cop, but I'm really, really sad. I'm really, really sad that people weren't able to cop the pairs. And you know what? I was really optimistic. I was really optimistic that the release was going to be a good release. And I was really optimistic that a lot of people would get their pairs. And to be honest, like I said, 85% of the people that I know got their pairs, and it just needed a little bit more of a tweak or a little more of a production to make sure everybody got their pairs. But there's a lot of resellers picking up the pairs and holding on to them anyway. So that's the issue. But I pray to anybody that's listening that we have a pattern bred situation where we see another restock, and then 2 weeks another restock, and 2 weeks another restock, and then 2 weeks another restock, like the pattern breads.
Instead of this.
Yeah.
You want him to do you so much you could do anything. I've had a dream that you
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bro, I promise. Listen, man. So the sneakers app was ridiculous.
And by the way, I as we're talking, so I've actually got people messaging me on Instagram, and they're literally telling me that the Nike app is glitching and some of the deliveries are going to be delayed, and that also means the Calif 5s as well. So realistically, it just means that this weekend it crashed the system pretty much. We're talking about the Chicago Lost and Found crashed. We talk about memes crashing the internet or celebrities crashing the internet. The Chicago Lost and Found crashed the sneakers app.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors going around that Nike was trying some new bot protection technology, just regular overflow, because we know everybody in the great grandmama was going for this shoe. But Nike.
Go ahead. Sorry. No. You go ahead. I thought you were going to switch the subject.
Yeah, Nike wasn't the only app that was having issues.
Before you carry on that subject, I just want to say, Nike, this is not a really good look for you guys. You the last couple of months, you've been talking about how you want to stop resellers. Last couple of months, you've been talking about how you want to make sure the sneakers go to the right people, the sneakers go to the right sneakerheads that deserve to get their pairs. You even tried to do exclusive access, saying that people that didn't win Jordan 1s before were going to get exclusive access, which I think is a big cap anyway. Because if that was the case, you would have given Jenny a pair, because Jenny tried, at least she loves ones, and she definitely was not picking up ones like we are. So that was a big cap in total. And I had the conversation with her yesterday, and yeah, that was a big cap. So so what actually happened? Because you guys for months were talking about, and unfortunately I'm not going to take Nike to Sneaker Corp, because I think this is a side note. This is a sidebar. Yeah, this is a sidebar. But basically what I'm trying to say is, you guys were amping up we want to stop resale. And I know why you were doing it, because of StockX and stuff like that. You got this lawsuit against StockX. You're trying to kind of undermine StockX. You made them take off their verification sign, because I think that's the reason why they took it off. But
yeah,
I am surprised that one of the biggest releases of the year, you messed it up, and you allowed backdooring to happen before release since March, April, May time. You allowed that to happen, right? And then when it came to D-Day, when all the sneakerheads knew the direct-to-customer sales was going to be the biggest thing on this, and it was going to be on a Nike app and a sneakers app, you literally shot the load too quickly and crashed the servers.
Well, Foot Locker also crashed.
There you go. Another one.
Foot Locker Champs Flex app. It was horrible, bro.
It's probably the worst release since the Trophy ones. Name me a release that was worse than these.
I can't say it was worse than Trophy Room ones because we know there were a lot less Trophy Room ones.
Yeah, but the Trophy Room ones is the top tier of what not to do for a release.
Yeah, right. It's on that level. It's in that category. This was a really, really bad release outside of raffle W's. And raffle W's in the US, I know, were way fewer and far between than they were over there.
Yeah. Yep.
People joining multiple times. You know, people created. Please believe at least 1 million new accounts were created just for this shoe.
They should have locked them down. They should have literally said no new accounts being created. No,
I'm talking about across every platform, every retailer that requires membership or something like that to sign up. Plenty new accounts, bro. People signing up. People go and get new cards, Cash App cards. People,
No. Like I wonder. And this is conspiracy theories, right? Let's just pull this audio up because I want to basically. I can't find it now. let's just say like it's interesting because I just hope that the Lost and Found Chicago one. You know what? It would be really beautiful. This is me freeballing and with conspiracy theories. Not for resale was one of the sneakers that I thought this was going to happen to, and it would have been beautiful if it happened that way. Because Nike at that point wasn't really caring about resale. Nike at some moment in time is caring more about resellers and resale platforms. And what they did with the not for resale was make it super limited. But when the whole message was you don't sell the sneaker, but it kind of went that way. But would it be really fascinating? And this is, like I said, not this is not factual. This is just me conspiracizing at the moment. Wouldn't it be really funny if the Lost and Found was purposely dropped the way it was dropped to bring the resellers to pick up the pairs that they want, or invest as much money on that sneaker as possible. And basically, with the knowledge that they invest that money, you can't give that money back because Nike will be like, "Oh, we don't accept refunds because you're taking about 30 pairs." And then next week, they just dropped the whole load that they had, and they just crashed the market. And then the resellers are like, "Oh shit!" Well, but these resellers will still hold on to them because in about 5 years or 4, if they drop the whole load and it crashes the market and the sneaker goes for retail on the reselling platforms, then you definitely look at the pattern breads. It's going to take a little while before they recover back to where it's supposed to be. And these resellers got 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand in this month in the short term reselling market to reinvest that to get double the money or triple the money. Imagine the next week they just went. There you go, guys.
That would be hilarious. Would be hilarious.
I wish this is. It's not going to happen. I know. I'm very doubtful it will happen that way. But it's almost that whole foreshadowing for that not for resale sneaker coming back to life for the Lost and Founds. Because it's like for a sneaker that was touted to be the most Jordan 1 manufactured ever, and to have a release like that, I still can't believe that's the full release. I still can't believe that's the full release. Think about it, bro. Think about it. Yeah. Think about it, by the way. Round of applause, bro. Round of applause for that Lost and Found. But could you imagine if they did that? That would be jokes, bro.
Yeah, I would love that. That would be the best thing.
Progressively over the next month, you just see drop after drop after drop after drop, and you're like, "This is the not for resale sneaker, guys."
That would be nice if they pandered it. Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
be
they
nice.
didn't pander it over a year. They pandered it over a month, and all of a sudden, everybody's getting EAs. Everybody that missed got EAs. Every raffle that entered that got a W, that got L, got EA. Bang! That would be jokes, bro.
That would be
jokes.
But yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What do you think? Give us your opinion.
I love it. I love it. This is the first version of a Chicago one that I've ever had. I always take L's on Spider-Man, took L's on the Jordan 1 Low Chicago, took L's on any other Chicago that was a high or a low OG. So
what'd you prefer, bro? White laces or black laces?
I'm going black.
Oh, I like white laces on my Chicagos.
I'm going black laces.
Okay, cool. I've obviously let's talk about loose, choose, or dump because, bro, what do you prefer out of the Chicagos? Do you prefer the 1994, 95 Chicago? Do you prefer what you choose? What loose, choose, or dump? Loose, choose, or dump? 94, 95 Chicago, 2015 Chicago, or the Lost and Found 2022. Loose, choose, or dump?
I'm gonna lose.
I know.
Shit. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the Lost and Found.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna lose the Lost and Found. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna lose the 94.
I would do that. I would definitely do that.
I'm gonna lose the 94, and I'm gonna dump the Lost and Found, and I'm choosing the 2015.
Yeah. That 2015 is the pinnacle. That apart from the OG, that's one of the best releases. That's one of the best Chicago releases. Yeah, I would say. I would do it a bit differently. I'll probably, I'll do the same. Chicago Lost and Found or dump, and then I'll lose this 94, 95, and 2015. I would definitely choose that. That sneaker is dope, bro. So
yeah, this Lost and Found is not a consolation at all for me. Like I'm happy I got it. I do love the sneaker. I understand, the story.
Yo, there is no consolation when you're choosing between 3 Chicagos, bro.
I mean, unless you're talking about the mid, which is my least favorite of the Chicago's. But yeah, man, this release is not over.
Nah,
it's not over.
It's far from over. It's far from over. And you know what? I'm going, bro. Sorry.
I would say I do think we're gonna get some restocks here and there. As far as the U.S. concerned, it's gonna be sprinkles here and there. You're gonna have to be lightning quick to catch these online or restocks. People talking about unclaimed pairs, bro. If it's unclaimed pairs of this shoe, if you hit on a raffle and you couldn't get your pair, I feel sorry for you. It's either shame on you or I feel sorry for you. It's up to you to decide. Whatever the reason was you couldn't pick up.
I'm like, bro, I'm super optimistic, and I still think there's gonna be pairs coming out after this. I know a lot of people like the raffles done, the draws done. I just don't think it is. For just accumulated figures is like 500k plus pairs with. I think that figure was just for the US, bro. Every time we hear something about figures on Instagram, it's just for the US. Just remember that.
Yeah, and those figures, I don't know if we can trust anyway, because it's only most of the time it's only one source, and how much can you trust one source in a world full of sources?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if this one source is getting that information, why isn't anybody else confirming it?
Yeah.
So I stay away from that, bro. Like we can get release numbers, but those stock numbers before the actual release, I'm not going for that.
Jenny did say one interesting thing. They said that Nike should release those stock numbers before the release, and I thought that I said to her that's a bit detrimental in a way, because basically if it's a very limited sneaker, people are just going to jump on it, and if it's not a very limited sneaker, people are going to stay away from it. But yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. You can't have the good without the bad. You can't have the bad without the good, and that's the evidence from just life in general. Like it's always going to be like that. Whatever you think, there's always going to be good traits to it, and there's always going to be bad traits to it. And unfortunately, it's the lesser of the evils that you have to choose.
Yeah, the fourth wall is there for a reason. I'm a true believer in the fourth wall because suspension of disbelief is what entertainment is about.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, sneakers is a form of entertainment. I truly believe that. And I'm not talking about just sneaker media. I'm talking about fashion in general. It's a form of entertainment. It's something that people do that they're passionate about. It's something that people take time and work on and focus on and take pride in and be creative with. So it's a form of entertainment. Looking at sneakers on people's feet is entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Seeing pairs that I don't have or pairs that I do have on somebody else's foot versus looking down or having to look in the I can't see it the way somebody else see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Looking down the sneaker. Looking down the sneaker can be odd, but sometimes when you look at it from the side view, you're like, oh, cool, that's dope. By the way, it can also be entertaining if you start looking at Mason Margiela and Balenciaga.
Yo, unfortunately I don't see enough of those on foot to say I can actually enjoy them. But when I see triple S's a lot, and they make me laugh, just like a comedy stand-up special.
Yeah. So also just want to quickly touch on the other subject that comes with the Chicago Lost and Found. And by the way, congratulations to all the guys, all the ladies and gentlemen that actually won the Chicago Lost and Found. Well done on that. Congratulations. Enjoy the sneaker. And just wear it, just rock it, just love it, and just be happy that you got it. And I hope that the people that haven't got Lost and Found, I hope that the sneakers that bless you with exclusive access after the release or after the release, so you can get your pairs. I think everybody deserves to get that sneaker. I do hope that this was just a leak and they flood the market after this, which would be awesome. But that's just me being optimistic again, obviously, bro. But I just think everybody deserves to get that pair.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can't agree with you more.
So, as I said, with the good comes the bad. Let's talk about the bad, bro.
People got hurt. I got a few reports of people having physical altercations, guns being pulled, and first come first serve lines being shut down by police. So.
Yeah. I first come first serve isn't for modern day era anymore. I don't think it is, and not for the States, because basically I know a couple of places here got first come first serve, and then they got shut down because of disruptive people. But that narrative is going around more and more. Nobody's privileged. Like I'm talking to all the sneakerheads that are out there. You ain't privileged to get a sneaker just because it's coming out. You don't disrupt the line like that, guys. Because you're going to get the same thing. Oh, we're going to shut down the raffle. It's not first come first serve. What does that get you? Nowhere.
Mm-hmm. And the thing of it is bullying. To be honest with you, is attempted bullying, because when you put in the work, and truth be told, I was going to camp out at a first come first serve. Had I not got that sneaker pads, I would have been in the one line in particular where a gun got pulled and the guy got punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? I would have been in that line. I know for a fact I would have been in that line, and I would have been there early enough to be in the front. And so when you know, and when you're prepared, and when you're willing to do what you got to do to get a sneaker, because camping out ain't nothing new. I've done it before, and this was going to be one of them times. I would have been out there early enough to be right in the front to make sure that I maximize my chance of getting a sneaker. And somebody that's not that diligent or not that passionate or not willing to go that far show up late, and they got an attitude because they ain't up in the front with me. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be in control of your emotions enough to not bug out and take these death-defying risks.
I know some. I had a message from somebody, and somebody said, "Oh, they slept on the release." Why did you sleep on the release? I know you already wanted it, so why are you sleeping on the release?
Bro, if I'm willing to sleep in my car all night in the parking lot in front of a sneaker store and wake up at 4:00 in the morning and it's 30-something degrees outside and sit in my chair in front of this store wrapped up in blankets and layered up with thermals and all this type of stuff, I'm getting my shoe, bro. I worked for the right. I earned the right to get this shoe because I'm out here camping and you want to show up at 8:00 in the morning and buck on me. It's not going to happen. It's about principle at that point. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the shoe no more. And when people turn it into something else, just because I'm a sneakerhead don't mean I ain't a grown-ass man. Just because I'm a sneakerhead don't mean I ain't finna stand up to myself and not be bullied by somebody because they feel like that's what they want to do. And the thing with dudes in the U.S. in particular, they feel like they got the last gun ever made. No, bro. And a lot of other people got them too. And because you the type to run around showing yours or talking about yours don't mean the people that ain't saying something back ain't got theirs. So now you putting multiple lives at risk along with your own because you want to be stupid about some leather and rubber. As much as I love sneakers, bro, it ain't about that. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody finna be tried. People ain't out here walking around waiting on somebody to punk them out. If anything, they waiting on somebody to learn that they not finna be punked out. Especially in front of other people.
You don't need to bring that aggression into that first come first serve at all. Like this is not 2011. This is not 2019. This is like in 2019. The same thing happened with the Obsidian ones. That's when the hype was picking up. 2018, 2019 was when the hype was picking up with Jordan ones. And what was happening was I picked up the Gym Reds the week before. There's a little bit of a queue. That was fine. Then I picked up the Obsidian ones, and when I came to the Obsidian ones, there literally was a massive queue. And then the more the time went, the Foot Locker wasn't opening. I kept delaying its opening. The more that time went, the more people queuing up because people queue up because they see other people queuing up, and there was a release. And then literally all the people at the back got fed up and then rushed to the front and started barging in. That is not a situation you need to bring because you don't get nothing from it. Nothing happened from it. It got shut down. What's the point? Like I don't understand people when they come to the line and said, if I can't get to the front now, I can't get a pair. None of you's getting a pair. What's the point?
And people want to be tough, bro. Like it's not that serious, man. It's not that serious because you end up in situations that ain't beneficial for nobody, man. And at the end of the day, it makes it more difficult. The last time I saw something like this in person, it messed up a bad situation. We had a guaranteed ticket raffle situation. All you had to do was line up, pick your size, and you was guaranteed on release day. And a fight turned it into a regular raffle. So it messed it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So these people gotta, I don't know what's going on. That's why first come, first serve, bro. I don't think I'm gonna ever camp out again, bro.
Yeah, I love the notion of first come first serve being camping out. I've not camped out a lot, but I've camped out previously before COVID to go for sneakers. Or like waking up in the morning, waking up early, going camping out for Jordan 1s, Jordan 13s, Jordan, like he got games. I went up there early, nobody there. It's not camping out, but like as soon as it opened, walked in, wrapped to 4s. I literally camped out for it and then got three or four pairs because I gave two pairs to the bro and I kept 2 for myself. Right, see what I'm saying? So they wanted to wear them, and 2 of the bros wanted to wear them, so I kept 2 for myself, and I gave 2 to other people because that's when I was doubling up on Raptor 4s or Jordan 4s because I love like Jordan 4s for me is a quick in, win, bang, out the door. But I don't understand. Like it should be easy. is you wake up in the morning and it's beautiful. Wake up in the morning or stay overnight. Wake up really early, go there, wait in line, excited. You know, feeling I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid. You get there. There's a bit of a queue. You kind of wait. The doors open. They let people in one by one or two by two. They choose their pairs, get out. That's fine. That's how it should be. If you're not doing that, if you're not organized and you turn up at 10 o'clock when the doors open, there's about 100 people in front of you, and you're annoyed. That's your own fault. Don't take it out on others. That's your own fault. That's horrible. Like, you ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, that's what it boiled down to. And people wake up knowing. I can't not believe that people don't know as much as this happens. As if you know what the shoe is and you know how important it is and you know how bad you want it and how bad other people want it and how much people charging for it, you have to know that you're gonna run. You can't expect to just walk in the store and be able to grab it easy. It don't happen like that. You know by now it's got to be some type of raffle process. If it is first come first serve, there's gonna be a lot of people. You know this, so you wake up with the bullshit on your mind. You know that you could possibly have to take it there with somebody about this. You know that. If you don't, you probably shouldn't be going and getting that line.
No. It's always one or two people that ruin for everybody. Unfortunately, it's not great. It's not great to see at all. And this is why I don't think first come first serve for the modern day era. The only way to beat bots is first come first serve, right? Go to the shop, be the first one out there, camp out, get a sneak. It doesn't hit online. Unfortunately, people are just crazy or stupid or ignorant that they don't let it happen naturally.
That's where raffles come from. Violence in the first come first serve lines.
Yeah, we all know the Concord situation 2011. We all know the situations where people fighting outside, people getting stabbed, people getting mugged, people getting shot. It's not that serious, guys. I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you got your Chicago lost and founds. What are you worried about? We haven't got no." I understand that, and I do hope you get your pairs. I do hope they restock, and I do hope you hit. I do really hope you hit. And if you know me, and if you, I've been doing YouTube for over a year now, and Instagram and all of that stuff. If you know me, you know that I really do mean when I say you deserve to get a pair, and I hope you do release it now. I hope they just stock it. I truly do believe that. I'm not the type of person that's saying I got my pair, allow you guys. No. Everybody needs to get that pair. So just keep it sensible, guys. What you achieving from it? Nothing. You're losing more than you're gaining. Think about it, bro. Right? Think about it. Let's get into the mindset of a person that's going to go and disrupt a queue. Wake up. No. I'm gonna describe this. You wake up late. You take your time in the day to go to the shop, hoping to get a pair, right? There might be, you don't know how many pairs in the shop. You might be the 20th person there. They might have 100 pairs. They might have 200 pairs. You might be the 100th person and they've got 200 pairs. You're annoyed. You waste all that time standing in the queue, being the 100th person, just to disrupt it because you're not at the front, but you could have still got a pair, but you shut it down. You literally wasted all that time going and doing nothing. I don't understand that at all.
It's not to be understood. It's not to be understood, bro. You will never be able to understand why people do the asinine things that they do, because that's not the way you think. So you're not supposed to understand.
Yeah. Probably. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. That was the main subject for today. Obviously, that Memania 4 situation, the Jordan 1 lost and found, and now the whole situation with first come first serve. This is why I don't believe first come first serve is right. It's not right.
It's not good anymore.
Unless people behave, unless the conditions that could work, big security. As soon as you get to the line, you're scanned and your weaponry is taken away, right? And then on top of that, you line up in the security so that any fights that break out and you're involved, you're out.
That's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money, and this is why it's not done.
Yeah, they don't want to. They'd rather do the raffle system, and I can't blame them.
And then let the bots pick them up because it's so unfair to on the raffle system.
I don't know if bots hitting on raffles.
I think they are, bro.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, cool. Now let's go do our favorite segment, bro. You know what it is.
Yep.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Hey, we're back.
Yep.
Guilty. Make sure you're not on the guilty end of this actual gavel. Make sure you are on the right end because this is the sneaker court of public opinion, guys. And this today is me and Q's general emphasis on that public opinion. So what you got today, bro? What have you brought today to the Q? What are you going to use today?
Actually, I've been behind the scenes trying to freshen up the industry, but it's not working, bro, to the point where I didn't actually ran out of spray. I had a little bit left. I've been going around, bro, behind the scenes. I ain't said nothing. I've been having every time I pop up, I have my mask on. You know, I ride past the first come, first serve lines and I'll spray some freshness out there to try to, you know, change the perspective a little bit. I go behind these stores where the back door is cracked and I spray a little in the crack, but I done ran out of spray now, bro.
Yo, that's a statement and a half. You spray a little in the crack.
Yeah. I try to spray, sometimes they
crack up.
Sometimes they get sloppy and they leave the back door cracked a little bit. So I try to spray a little juice in the crack. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, fresh juice, man.
You sure you don't want to call this juice in the crack?
Hell no. No. We're not gonna do that.
All right. So
that ain't PG enough. That's approaching X, right? That's past R, actually.
Right, on the docket today, guilty. All right, cool. We're going to take all of these sneakers that actually create this absolute environment in the first come first serve. I don't want to understand why you do it. I don't understand who you do it for. It gets you no gain, no monetary value. It just wastes your time. You waste your effort. It wastes everything that you do. I don't understand why that's done. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand the craziness that goes on first come first serve. I'm just happy that first come first serve isn't a major thing, because I've had 2-3 first come first serve shut down on me. Obviously you've seen it firsthand scenarios. Lucky enough the UK ain't like the States where people pull out guns, but you are risking pulling out knives and all of that stuff. So unfortunately for the people that join these first come first serve queues, I'm just going to make it quick and effective and easy. We just talked about it a lot. You guys are definitely guilty for causing that bad behavior in the queues. You are definitely guilty for causing all that disruption, all that violence. There's no need for it. It's a piece of leather, a piece of suede, a piece of nubuck on a foam sneak or form of rubber base. I know it means a lot because of the value of the money. I know times are hard, but guys, times are hard, but you don't need to risk a life over it. That's all I'm going to say, bro.
That risk, and a lot of times it just be idle threats too. That's the crazy part, because these tough guys, they want to try to scare you away from the line and take your spot. It's ridiculous, dog. So these people, I don't want to say it, but I think these people need to be these type of people don't need to be out here with these tools that they got. I'm gonna just put it like that. These people don't need to be out here doing the type of stuff they do. Because if they doing this in sneaker lines, we know what they're doing elsewhere. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, the risk of and this is another shout to Nike, right? Nike, look, you know the situation. Now, like, I'm gonna put it a little bit differently, right? And I talked to Jenny about this yesterday as well. I know this is a bit of another sidebar. The thing that your sneakers are there to be worn. Your sneakers are there to be an influential statement for people. Your sneakers are there to be given to the younger generation, the 15-year-olds, the 13 to 15-year-olds that hopefully would have had access to the sneaker to wear, to show, to enjoy, to love, to ride a bike, to skateboard, to do sports, and to play basketball, into whatever they want to do. Just give them a breath of fresh air of life. And then, like, these guys could grow in about 10 years' time, be talking about, oh, I got the lost and founds, and I wore them, and I did this to them, and it influenced me in this way, and it influenced me in that way, and then because of that, I went on to do this, and I went on to do that. I went on to play pro basketball. I went on to do other things. So this is where it should be. This is where it should start. This is where it should grow. But how are you taking that reality and that experience away from younger people or people that can't afford the sneaker, who could have potentially gone on to do amazing things and probably will go on to do amazing things, but be associated with other things or other brands or other sneakers, when it could have been you? It could have been that sneaker or other sneakers within your range. And for me, it's like, you now telling these youngsters that they need to buy a £500 pair of sneakers or $500 pair of sneakers to put on their feet. Now, think of it. Don't think of it like us, because we will have no hesitation wearing it. Think of it from another perspective. When you pay that extra money, you're more reluctant to put that on your feet. You're more reluctant to wear that out in certain locations, certain areas, certain cities, because that's a problem. Because somebody being in the wrong place at the wrong time, your sneakers will be taken off your feet. Mm-hmm. Right? Let's just be real. I'm not going to wear a 3-4K pair of sneakers somewhere it's not supposed to be worn. Right? That's the question I'm trying to put towards you guys. What do you want to do with your sneakers? Do you want it to be an inspiration to people, that they're easier to access to wear, so that they can wear them, they can create memories and history with them? Or do you want it to be exclusive, where people are afraid to actually showcase what to wear and how to wear the sneakers? Because most of these lost and found, and if they got bought, if the resellers picked them up, they're gonna sit there for 5 years, and nobody's gonna wear them, right? They actually will be lost. Nobody, like, literally put there until they're a certain price, and then when they hit about £1,000 or £1,500, and in 5 years' time, or whatever, however long it takes to get there, people that buy them ain't gonna wear them like that. So what message do you really want to send out? This is the direct question to Nike. What message do you really want to send out? What message do you want to give to people that want to wear these sneakers but they can't wear these sneakers, or younger people that haven't got the access to these sneakers? What message are you sending out? That it's okay, these sneakers are expensive, or do you really want your sneakers to be more accessible so that people can actually wear them then and create memories and history, and, like I said, be an influence in their community and society? What message are you sending out? That's just a general note, bro. Okay.
It's a lot.
Hey?
It's a lot, bro.
It is a lot. And I'm just literally trying to understand what direction Nike want to head. Because 1 minute they're talking about not having resellers, the next minute they're talking about, and we're not even taking Nike to court. The next minute we're talking about the lost and found being so crazy, that the release, that do you want your sneakers to be accessible, or do you want them to be limited? And with each and every variation comes a different. No. If they're accessible, they're not going to be hyped, and a lot of people, they probably will sit around for a little while. And then, you know what, we've seen that, which is good. But if you're going to be super hyped, then people ain't going to wear it as much. People ain't going to showcase it much, and you're like, it's literally putting a. Let's just be honest. You're putting a big red target on your back. Like anybody that's wearing Travis Scott Lost and Found, Travis Scott Fragment ones on their feet to wear just on the general, right? Do you know you just put $2,000 plus or on your feet, and you walking in the wrong location, they're gone.
That's just a matter of knowing your surroundings and being careful about where you tread.
Yeah. Just like the weather, bro. Just like the weather. All right.
Yeah.
Second court case for today. We're gonna move on quickly. Guilty. All right, cool. This one is Banksy and Guess. Banksy basically said, all right, cool. Who's in the wrong? Was Banksy in the wrong? I'm gonna just get your opinion. Was Banksy in the wrong to say, go and get my merchandise, it's free, just steal it? Or was Guess wrong for putting the intellectual property? Because I think personally, I think Banksy used street justice to get his message across. For who's in the wrong?
Guess is in the wrong.
Yeah,
I can't condemn, even though I don't agree with making that statement. I understand where it's coming from because you're stealing my stuff. Okay,
let's steal your stuff.
Let's steal your stuff. You know, eye for an eye. So in the spirit of an eye for an eye, I'm with Banksy. Actually, aside from that, I'm on his side regardless because Guess not including him. Guess not drawing up a contract, involving him in the design process, involving him in advertising, giving him royalties and access to the merchandise to be able to spread around and do with what he please, giving him a whole rollout.
Yeah.
Because Guess needs it and he deserves it.
Yep. Exactly.
It would have been a good look. I can't say how big of a look it would be, but the stuff, and I'm gonna say this reluctantly, the stuff that I saw that they created with his work that they didn't get permission to use was dope.
Yep.
So it could have been a lot doper with the stuff that they have, and him also having creative rights and license to create with them and for them. This could have been an ongoing thing. This could have put him in another stratosphere, another lane as far as fashion and collaborations are concerned. It could have put Guess back on the map as far as adding relevance to their brand, bringing more fans of him, the artist, to Guess, which will bring more revenue. They dropped the ball big time on this, bro.
It's definitely horrible. It's horrible to see. I think Guess immediately took action and took all of the stuff off the shelf.
And they should have. They should never put it up in the first place without his permission. And they go to put Guess X whatever the hell they put. Come on, bro. This ain't no collab.
They called his artwork brutalism art. So basically, like, I can understand. I can kind of understand that. But sometimes when you take a little nibble from the cake and you accidentally take a big chunk, this is what happens. You get slapped back. I'm just gonna say that. Sometimes we talk about biting, and biting is just the little nibbles. Like, you take a design, change it a bit, and you kind of make it different. But this was like taking the whole half the cake and munching it down. It was horrible. It's horrible to see. So on that note, Guess you're guilty in the court of public opinion for stealing a man's intellect, or man or women or whoever Banksy is, intellectual property, intellectual rights, using something that you don't own to profiteer off it. So on that case, you are guilty. And what is the sentence, bro?
Brand death. Shit.
That's harsh, bro.
I'm saying that in the sense of they just killed any momentum they might have had coming back towards relevance, because people that care about streetwear and people that care about creatives and art, street art, Bro, I'm
let's
purposely. It's not like I was buying Guess before, but now I'm purposely not buying Guess.
let's put it this way. Let's put it a different narrative.
And
If
I'm informing people on this situation.
yeah. And by the way, let's put it in a different narrative, right? It's like Neckface. Did Nike just grab Neckface's designs and put them all their sneakers without any collaboration? Literally, that was a situation. That was a situation. So this was it from Sneaker Court today, guys. So let's go and close the show out, shall we?
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Technical difficulties, man. I see your light done went out on you, didn't it?
Yeah, I got one of my lights on there. I'm fine. I'm murking in the dark, so don't worry. But yeah, this week was definitely interesting. Like the Lost and Found release was definitely an interesting take. I want to see, like, I would say my recommendation to people is just see what happens in the next couple of weeks. A lot of people panic buying at this moment in time, so just raising the price. Let that settle. Let it bring it on to like December time, and then make a decision then. Because like in the short term, it's going to rise, and then it will dip back down and kind of consolidate. But it depends on if we see restocks, and there's a lot of unknowns at this moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
So just be careful. Just have the knowledge to know that in reality, the price is going to consolidate at some point. Wait for that consolidation, and then after Christmas to New Year's, you might see the price still start to spike back up, because this is one of the contenders for sneakers of the year. 100%.
No, it is.
Yeah,
I'm the way this release went, pretty much I think cemented this shoe as sneaker of the year, because I think circumstances, release circumstances do matter. As far as I'm concerned. So the fact that this release went so crazy, so bad.
You can still see the demand. The demand was too high on it. The
resale, everything, bro. Like I wanted to talk about that too. But
by the way, by the way, sorry guys, sorry to cut you off, Q. By the way, I'm just gonna say, like, there is a lot of fake pairs of these Chicago Lost and Found going around as well. A lot of fake pairs going around, especially on our favorite resale site.
Yeah. So the price right now is fluctuating. US 11, UK 10 right now is buy now for $418, which will probably come up to around $470, $480, something like that. Yesterday, this same exact size was over $500. So if y'all that desperate, y'all don't want to wait, you don't want to risk it, you think, because there's a lot of pairs being sold. A lot of pairs being sold. Like you said, there's a lot of fake pairs out there. So if you ain't got your legit check game up, I suggest you go through all your Jordan 1s that you know for a fact are legit, that you bought retail, and go through them with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure you know what you're looking at.
Or holler at a person that's got a real pair and actually compare it. No, that's the easiest way.
Your friends that got Chicago's too, look at theirs, because they are a little bit different from some of the previous releases. And
you showed me yesterday the Chicago Lost and Found is a bit taller than a normal Jordan 1 as well. So it's important.
It's taller than the Visionaire. I compared it to some of my other ones, and the height is equivalent with those. So I'm guessing it's more of an issue with the Visionaire than it is with the Chicago.
Yeah, make sure you're patient. Be that lion in the bush that waits for the prey. That pounces when the time is right.
The design on them is different too. It is truly reimagined, so the shape is a little different. The toe box is a little different. The Wings logo is a lot different. The swoosh is a little bigger. So when you doing your legit checks, if you're buying from somebody in hand, which I really suggest you buy from somebody in hand, or one of the more reputable sites.
Yeah.
Like I would stay away from StockX on this one.
Yeah.
If
This
you
is
shop
another
with
situation.
StockX, I know a lot of the people that rock with us don't trust StockX anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. But that was the show today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you yeah, just I would say patience is the key for this one. Patience is key. We don't know what's gonna happen. Like I like the pattern breads. Like I told E when he bought it. Ironically, E went and bought it for resale. The pattern breads, and then they kind of restocked, and I was able to get him a pair for retail, and then he basically got both of them, which is fine because he wanted to double up. Same with the Chicago, was a double up. So anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Just see what the next 2 weeks does. I know I know you might be impatient to get them in, but just be patient to see what happens. Let's see how the release materializes and all that stuff, guys. So it's still a lot to come. I think still a lot to come.
Yep, we'll see what happens, man. But till then, we're going to just keep our eyes peeled, man. We hope y'all do the same. Hopefully everybody was safe over the weekend with these releases. Hopefully everybody happy with the pairs that did get copped. Because, it's tough out here, man. But for me and for TJ, man, we appreciate everybody's support. Y'all get in the comments, man. Follow us on all the platforms. And like TJ, a version of what TJ say. I always mess it up. It's my version. But anyway, we hope everybody have.
You don't mess it up. You remix it. You remix it.
It is my version.
You got the you remix it.
Yo, man. Hopefully everybody out there have a great day, great week, month, and great December because it's almost over, man.
Yeah, it's almost over. But briefly before you cut the show, I just want to say for all the people that reached out to me this weekend and showed me so much love and support, and all the kind words that you said. Sometimes I don't think I deserve what you say to me, but I do really, really appreciate you guys. I do really appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Go on, man. Sorry.
No, we're good, man. Episode 44, man. Peace out.
Peace out.